I want to say it was the Sunday the 3rd of October. We had the creek rise back there because the dams breached and bust up in Fort Jackson. And got about a foot of water in our restaurant. And the neighbor next door got 4 or 5 feet. People to the other side got a foot or 2. And people on down across the street didn't fare as well.
What's all that?
Jeez, I gotta get it over here.
Oh, man.
Obviously, a little bit of shock and surprise that there was so much water. But what are you going to do? It is what it is, and you have to deal with it. So after the initial shock, it was just like, okay, stop, slow down. Hopefully it doesn't get any worse. Hopefully there are no more dam breachings or, failures, and hopefully the building won't collapse and we'll get through this.
I couldn't believe it. I saw it on television and I said, oh no, this can't be, because this is where I grew up. There's no way that it can be LaBrasca's, but you could see the sign. It was there, almost underneath the water, and it was unbelievable.
My 3 daughters, all my family comes here, and a lot of friends too. So I actually had one of them that cried because they heard LaBrasca's was gone. So I'm dead serious.
I imagine what everybody was thinking, because they were just thinking of, oh my goodness, is it going to destroy the whole place? Is it going to take it down? We didn't know how much more water was going to come in. But, we were glad to hear that it did not get the ovens and it didn't get the cheese grinder. So we were like, hey, we can still cook pizzas. We're good to go. Anything else we can do.
Well, there's never a good time to have a foot of water in your business, but if there ever was, it was right before the state fair, because we have a pizza wagon at the state fair, and that has allowed us to continue with a little bit of our revenue stream and pay bills and afford us to buy materials to rebuild.
The community support has been awesome. When we were in here cleaning, we had people stop by and ask if they could help, what help they could do.
So I knew that I couldn't do any of the heavy lifting, and some of the work was going to have to be done there. And Millie said, well, you could wash dishes. And there was like a lot of them, because they had to pull everything out of the refrigerators, and it was just so sad. So I washed dishes.
One of the customers came by and suggested that we do a GoFundMe page, and as much as I wanted to reach out and do that, I was a little skeptical to do it myself. So she said, well, I'll start it, on behalf of you. And she did, and we raised well over $11,000 with that in just like a week and a half.
There's people who have first dates here, who got engaged here. I have a lot of what I call my LaBrasca's families that, come in here on certain nights at certain times that, they've called and they're like, how are y'all? What's going on?
My husband proposed to me there, and I was almost afraid to say yes, but I did. And we've been married for 39 years. But it means the world to me. My child grew up there. Every time I go in there, everybody says, hello, Rosemary, how are you doing? And it's like walking into family reunion, actually. So it means a lot to me.
How you doing, Bo? Yeah.
We're all one happy family, and that's why we all come together, and we've done what we had to do to get together to get it open, and we'll stick together through the end.
I just want to really, really, again, from the bottom of my heart, I'm not a very emotional person, but just the outpouring of support and love from the community and our loyal customers are just overwhelming, and I'll take that to my grave. I'll never be able to express, with words how much that meant to me.